I am the owner of Gibbons Family Fitness. It is a health and wellness business where we do physical fitness classes, nutrition workshops, and group wellness coaching, as well as salad socials and smoothie socials and things of that nature. So we do a lot with New York City. We work with a program called Work Well NYC, where we go into the workplaces and provide worksite fitness for the employees. Because we understand that when we do that, we can make the employees healthy and it can trickle down to the children, right? So we also provide after-school programs. We do it in New York City and also in Westchester County, where we go in and we do physical fitness classes with the children. So we're teaching them how to know about their bodies, how their bodies can be physically fit, and also teaching them about healthy eating. So my big thing is healthy eating, right? Because a lot of our youth, whether we realize it or not, a lot of times they're angry and they're frustrated because they are devoid of nutrients. Okay? So a lot of the things, they don't want to be angry. But if they're constantly in Popeyes and McDonald's and at the corner store, at the deli, getting bacon, egg, and cheese and getting an Arizona iced tea, this is not conducive to a healthy mindset. Listen, I might say it's not conducive to a healthy mindset. It's also not conducive to them learning. You're going to see more violence in the schools. You're going to see more violence in the street because they are not being fed nutritiously. And so what I try to do is talk to parents. Sometimes they're not happy with me, and I'm okay with that. I'm a tough girl. I used to be a correction officer for 12 years. So I went and did corrections straight out of college. I was like, let's go. I'm here. So I worked for the state and I worked for the federal government. So I've seen youth come into the federal government because they're out here carjacking and they don't realize that when you come into the feds, they're giving you football numbers. Right. They're not giving you, 5 years. No, you want to get a jersey with a 35 on it, 27 on it, and you're 19 years old. Mm-hmm. So it's not something that they think about. They get in there and they talking to each other like they still on the block. Sir, your life is about to be over. You don't even realize it because you decided to contact somebody with a gun. And so they're like, that's 35 years. 19 years old. And that's it. How does he come back from that? But it's perpetuating itself over and over and over and over again. So I know we're talking about youth violence, but I also believe that we need to talk to parents. We've got to talk to parents because they are the ones who are in charge of the youth. Right? I can talk to the youth, but if I can't talk to the person that's running the household, I don't know how much we're going to get done. But I also want to talk about what we are feeding them. And it trickles down from everywhere, right? I'm not saying it's this person or that person, because even when they go to church, they're getting fruit snacks and they're getting goldfish and those are not nutritious things. They're just not. And people tell me all the time, the biggest thing that they tell me is, I can't afford all that organic stuff. I can't afford that. I can't afford this. I'm gonna be honest. We afford what we want to afford. Okay? Because you can tell me I can't afford this or organic that, but you got Louis, Gucci, baby, everybody on your back. Everybody on your back, but you're telling me what you can't afford. And I would say this, you're going to spend the money anyway. You just have to choose whether you're going to spend the money for the organic food or you're going to spend it at the pharmacy. But you need to decide where you spend it. So you can prevent it by eating well and exercising. Or you can kowtow to it and be at the pharmacy getting a new prescription every other month. Because you got to get a prescription to fight the other prescription, And you just keep going. And then we wonder why we're dying young, all these things. If you are exercising, so I'm promoting food and I'm promoting exercise.
Yes.
If you exercise the bare minimum, 30 minutes, 5 days a week, you will drastically decrease, at least by 30%, everything that's designed to kill you. Every single thing. All-cause mortality. If you will take 30 minutes and go exercise your body. And when somebody tells me, oh, well, I got this and I got that, if you can't give yourself 30 minutes, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Yes.
That's a big problem. I'm going to say this one more example. If you can't give yourself 30 minutes to exercise, the one thing that you get, because once this is done, it's done. It's over. But what I will see people do, tell me if any one of you, if you are in your vehicle and you get a flat tire, will you keep driving?
You can do it, but it ain't wise.
Right, nobody can do that, right? That's right. Nobody can do that. So tell me, the one thing that you get, and you know 2 things that you can do, eat well and exercise to keep it moving, why won't we prioritize that?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.